I was gonna have your enemy over here.
Didn't get the damage portion of that, but that's fine. It doesn't matter.
Does Crown of Madness go away if it takes damage from your party?
No, I don't believe so.
All right.
At the end of its turn, it gets to make a saving throw, but that doesn't change anything whether it takes damage or not.
Alright.
However,
I think we are going to have to fight this.
it is the elemental's
Not
turn.
yet.
You may choose who it hits.
Oh, you.
Who has the highest AC amongst us?
Punch.
Oh yeah! Cody has the highest AC amongst us.
21.
And it has disadvantage on it.
And it gets yep. Oh, yeah. 21 with disadvantage. Punch me in the face.
He asked for it.
Watch him fucking hit, and Polio Paladin goes down in a ball of flames.
Oh my god, I would be so pissed. I'm about to smite this fucker to death. For real though,
It's
21
high,
AC.
14.
You saw me cast a spell. You saw me cast a spell that made me a little bit more defensive than usual. And I have I'm a little bit
What's he
faster.
on?
Come on, swing at me.
It was originally a 7.
Originally.
Oh, and then you got.
And then, like, you decided to bump it to a 13.
I don't know where it's at right now.
Oh, it's high.
It has a lot of interesting things it can do, but not a lot all at one time. That's kind of the big deal about it.
This has to be a legendary.
Come on, bro.
What's that?
This has to
You're
be one
at
of his legendary
disadvantage.
actions since it's him.
It's gonna put you
Legendary actions are used at the end of all of your turns, and it has 3 legendary points that it can use. So obviously some of its legendary abilities cost more than 2 points to use. It's all based on math and what I need to do at any given time.
Fair.
and how pissed off we make.
It cannot use its legendary actions on its own turn.
He's swinging at me. Who rolls for it?
I will roll for that. Because it is still hitting it. It is still under heat metal, so it is at disadvantage. Yes, that is correct. That first one is obviously that's definitely going to miss on the first one.
So you're over.
Its second attack.
Well, you're at disadvantage.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Oh, my bad.
You said the first one missed.
Oh, right, disadvantage. That's 12. Nope, that's down to a 2. It's absolutely not hitting with a 16. And that third one's going to miss also, because that was a 4.
3 attacks?
Wait, you get 3 now?
You negated a natural 20 on that last one. You watch as its watery form appears up out of the water, and a water-shaped trident appears in one of its hands as it goes to stab down at you 3 separate times in lightning quick motion, all 3 of them missing as it's distracted by the heated metal that's pulling pieces of it off.
Don't test your luck, Cody.
That ends its turn.
And it's my turn. No, Mark's turn.
You technically can use motion. Does it want to use its movement speed or no?
Push Cody.
I think it's right where it wants to be.
To be honest. Now I'm getting excited.
Let's make a...
It's you.
No, it's gonna go ahead and... How does it want to do this?
I knew it.
Can it hit 3 people with this or no? It's 3 by 3 square. So that is 2, 3, 1, 2. Yep, it can technically hit all 3 of you. It's going to go ahead and move into your guys' spaces. And in its water elemental form, it has Whelm.
Not trigger attack
What? Heck, this is you, man.
It's not an active ability, you don't necessarily take damage, but being in its space, like its watery form itself, is restraining you per se, if you obviously fail. But strength saving throw from all 3 of you. That is Lexi,
+4 to all of your strength saving throws, by the way.
That is correct.
Wait, no.
That's Balok.
That's Balok.
Balok is back
Balok's
there
not close
for
enough.
plus
It's only
5.
10 feet.
Right, it's only within 10 feet.
It's only 10 feet, unless you have something I don't know
He
about.
doesn't know.
So it's
So-
+4?
+4 for you guys.
+4 to your strength saving throws. All right.
15.
You are.
I'm tired of this. The wizard rolling higher than me on the strength saving throws.
You are grappled and restrained.
Oh,
Lucky. I'm burning one.
Go ahead, Lexi.
12.
12.
Where'd my lucky
You
go?
are also grappled and restrained.
Come on, buddy.
Wait, can
What does that say?
Here, give it to me.
Mod 20.
Modded 20. You are currently grappled and restrained.
What?
I'm assuming DC was a 25.
22.
22, close.
Nice fuck, dog.
Maybe we're just supposed to get
All right. All three of you are currently inside of its body as the water is swirling around you.
Oh.
You will have to use an action to try to break free.
Can I? Oh.
Which of you is most effective against this thing?
Honestly, me.
Now, if it moves of its own
can
volition,
one-shot it.
because it has
If I
not
can swing.
actively attacked you, it will leave you behind. But we'll see what happens as it goes forward.
Sure.
No. At the end of its turn, on initiative count 20,
How? What's the problem?
Does James let my sword work?
no, it's not going to do that. All right, Balok, it is currently your turn.
Does anyone know to spell magic?
It's my sword. I just have to poke it.
I think I do. I think I'm over 6 feet of
For
it.
that, I just have to use the dash.
No, I keep.
Stick with pointing it.
Spell magic.
I thought about that. Roll's gonna die.
If I move past it, this is going to attack of opportunity.
Yes.
I think I can do it. You guys are trying to convince me to do
I will put this
murder.
back here in a second. I just need to count something.
Alright, I'll do it then. to avoid that. No, I think I should do the big one.
Balok, what are you looking at?
If I take the big one out, we can survive this.
It'll be an action, and I'll be fine. Okay, I can do it. Actually,
Well,
no,
I
I'm trying to get that close.
already have a way to get out of this, so
Well, I can do
What you
it
doing?
while still being safe.
I will.
Are you using your action to maintain control?
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
Should I move towards the island?
I think moving. There's not a whole lot of space right now. To be real with you, I'm gonna use the last gasp of breath I've got to Misty step the fuck out.
Out of there?
Yeah, I can do that.
All three of us can do that. That's actually perfect.
How far away?
He's
30 feet
smiling
to-
right
on a-
now.
30
Are you
feet
sure
to
you can do
unoccupied
that?
space.
Go for it.
We would have to. It's a verbal component, and only a verbal component.
Is it? You checked it?
I checked it.
We're not gonna be able to speak in there.
We
Is there
can
a way I
speak
can
once.
safely
Right.
make it around you guys towards the island?
What's that?
I am actually close to being able to get there, so that's 5, 10,
Well, I mean me, because I'm like way in the back.
30.
That is a
I can
physical
get
effect
here.
on them,
What
right?
about?
Balog?
What's that?
That is a physical
It is
effect on
Balog's
them,
turn.
right? That is a physical effect on them, right? The restrained stuff?
Grappled and restrained.
6 seconds ago, they were in the same exact spot. It moved into their spot, and it's not a physical thing necessarily. Yeah, it would get wishy-washy under a certain situation like this. It would be as if like a ceiling had fallen on them. 6 seconds ago, they were in the same spot. So what are you gonna? What are you gonna do? You can't necessarily do that.
So Balak, what are you doing?
No,
I was asking if I can get around you guys safely without doing an attack of opportunity, so I'm heading towards
Probably
the island.
not.
You've noticed it has a fairly decent reach on it.
So
What you doing? We gotta move this along.
I guess I'll try to move towards the island as best I can.
Okay. You can get, it's 15 feet of movement. Yeah, I mean, there's enough space for two of you to fit on a single lily pad, if you will.
Can he get up to this one? Because he was here.
I'm gonna say that there's just not quite enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have to just move faster than you have to be able to reach that next one. Otherwise, it would put you suspended in between. That's
Yeah.
Oh, you straddling it.
not right. All right. So,
Straddling that.
end your turn, or do you
Yeah.
have anything for bonus action?
No, I don't have anything.
Okay. All right. Lafani, it is your turn.
Do I try to kill it from inside?
Does it want to do anything at the end of Balok's turn?
I can start casting inflict wounds from the inside.
You don't have that spell.
You don't have inflict wounds anymore.
It was a fluke.
Gonzo.
Yeah, my bad. I keep forgetting about that. How did that happen?
You saw him cast it and you wanted it.
I swear. Probably, honestly. I was like, ooh, I can have that too. Yeah, I got a Misty Step out to just outside of its reach, wherever the hell that is.
Which would be actually close to here. That's
Well, not outside of its reach, outside of its body. I want to
Okay.
get out of the slush.
Okay, yeah, either one of those lily pads. That is out of. You wouldn't be able to reach it with an attack. If you were on the other lily pad, you would be able to reach. Yeah,
That's where I would like to be.
you would. There, you would be able to attack it next turn if it stays where it's at.
Okay, that was my bonus action.
Correct.
So Misty Step is a bonus action. I would also like to make 2 swings at it.
Okay.
My first swing is to. You were actually weird on your wording. Do I have to say I'm attempting to dispel before I make a swing or after I make the swing? Your wording was vague.
Like Paladin Smite or not like Paladin Smite?
Yeah, exactly. Is it a smite or not?
I'll err on the side of Paladin Smite for this one. Go ahead. So,
Heard. I appreciate. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna keep reading. Okay. Swing number 1. Fucking eyeballs. 23.
23 hits.
Okay, I'm going to dispel and first level smite.
Okay.
And
As-
can I?
Hold on.
As your sword wavers with the anti-magic field, you notice that there's a faint ripple in the magic of its body, but it is not an inherently magical creature.
God damn it! Yeah, we have to run away, guys. Hey, it was worth a try.
Not quite.
All right, it's 2d6. I'm allowed to roll for damage, correct?
That is correct, yes.
And you burn. What
I would
level
assume
smite?
that you would like to, yeah.
What level smite did you burn?
Just 1. Level 1.
You can't. Bonus action.
To smite? Really?
Correct.
Oh. So just normal swing?
So you're gonna have to pull back that. You get that spell slot back.
Oh yeah, thank you for that.
Yes.
Jesus.
You know, I just look like him.
That was actually really cool, dude. That would have sucked.
Oh God.
14.
14 points.
A lot.
Hmm?
If it can do legendary actions, and he's already said before he maxes out the hell of it. I'm willing to bet that this thing has at least at the low end 300.
Jesus.
Yeah, weird. I don't know how we're gonna survive this.
Well, there are 7 of you.
We'll probably have that.
Yeah, not everyone can hit this thing if it's like wrapped around us.
Showing.
Tell them we're like,
Swinging it.
Go for it.
Have you tried biting his hand?
God, I'm so blind.
Give it to me.
21.
21 hits.
ooh, that's better.
16.
16 points of slashing damage.
It's got to be resistant to slashing.
Right now,
I
you're
know it,
holding his
right?
hand.
I'm just holding his hand.
Which is magical slash.
Does it hit like it should? Or does it look a little weird when I swing?
Swing.
As you take your first swing, and the anti-magic energy of your sword barely ripples its flesh, there is a noticeable resistance as your sword plows through the moving water of its body, dealing a substantial amount of damage as you watch the outer skin break and almost 1.5 gallons of water goes pouring down off of it. As you take your second swing, plowing through just roughly the same area of its side, another heavy resistance as you feel as if your sword is carving into it. It is dealing regular damage to it.
I'm trying to message you back. It's just the internet.
Bonus move. Oh, I do still have movement.
Correct, if you would like to take an attack of opportunity.
I wouldn't recommend accepting hers.
I gotta help. I can't leave you guys over there.
Sure you can.
Gonna go ahead and move. 3 squares. Yep. No, that's a bit more than 3.
From here?
No, because if you were right up against it, yeah, call it there.
So it'll be 5, 10, 15. That's 3.
Okay. It's gonna go ahead and take a swing at you. Because of shitty ass heat metal, it has disadvantage on its attack.
Roll a 1.
So 11.
You're welcome.
11
Yeah, thank you, guys.
plus
11 plus 13 is 24, and that's too high.
incorrect.
It's 14, you said.
14, so 25, so you still hit.
Correct. It is 25 to hit.
That was your with disadvantage?
That was with disadvantage. It was an 11 and a 17.
Fuck.
So,
Thank God for disadvantage.
Yeah. How fucked
and
am
because
I?
it's using its trident, that is different damage. That is 8 points of piercing damage.